Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Star Flames, and we're back with another video, guys. So if you're new, please subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. In this video, guys, we are gonna talk about Ye's accusers, because now that you guys see how these people are fallacious in their intent as it relates to Jay-Z and his 13-year-old VMA BANDIT, because I've been telling you guys from the get-go that that young lady was lying. I told you she was lying. I told you that there was video evidence of Jay-Z and Diddy's whereabouts at the time that she's claiming the incident had took place. Also, her time was not collaborating well. Many people said that I was a celebrity worshiper, and I said no. I knew she was lying because of after going through so many fallacious lawsuits that has been filed against Ye, I could definitely see the same pattern. These attorneys, they are using one particular pattern, and that is what I was able to identify in the Tony Busbee lawsuit. So, if Jay-Z did not have the money and the resources to go after this 13-year-old VMA BANDIT in the manner in which he did, many people would think that he's guilty. Now, when we talk about these celebrities, many people tend to think that we're saying because he's innocent in this case, it means that he's innocent overall, and that's definitely not the case. So I realize that even though we shouldn't have to reiterate this consistently, we have to, because people are very mischievous, like that 13-year-old BANDIT, and they will take every single opportunity to say you say something that you didn't say or have any intentions of saying. So let me reiterate this so that, the mischievous ones can hear, not because Jay-Z is innocent in this case. It doesn't mean that we're saying he's overall innocent, okay? I'm also seeing where people are saying that, the 13-year-old BANDIT father was paid off. That is not making any sense, because if her father was paid off, what about the actual evidence of Jay-Z and Diddy being at a separate location, and there's video evidence of them at a separate location? So you have to make it all connect, okay? And it's not as though these videos were fabricated, because if I could do my research and see they were at a separate location, you guys can also see that. It's just that you can't include a clip in the video because it gets demonetized. No. As I was saying with Mr. Yeezy, I believe that this is opening a new window of opportunity for the attacks to be minimized. Of course, Tony Busbee, he's gonna re-strategize and come back with more lawsuits. He's gonna go after other celebrities. I told you that Tony Busbee gave the essence that he's exactly like Tyrone Blackburn, and you guys are seeing this. Now, it's going to be really unfortunate because Jay-Z is going to go after Tony Busbee. Tony Busbee is going to deflect and say that is what his client told him. I don't think Jay-Z is going to go after this accuser. I could be wrong, but I think that he understands that this accuser was orchestrated by Tony Busbee, and as such, he's going to go after Tony Busbee license. That's what he's going to go after. Or if he doesn't go after Tony Busbee license, he's going to ensure that he sues Tony Busbee in a way that Tony Busbee would never ever want to practice ever again. No. As it relates to Ye, I do hope that this opens a new window of opportunity for Ye, as it relates to the attacks against him, because the attacks against Ye, they are just like this 13-year-old BANDIT. It's not true. As I've told you guys that I could see the same pattern in the lawsuit that was filed against Jay-Z. It's not as though I'm brighter than you guys. It's not as though that I'm more brilliant than you guys. It's just that this is my line of work, and have been doing my research over the past 2 years since Ye has been getting hit with these back-to-back lawsuits, these fallacious lawsuits. And as I've said to you all, he told us that Ari Emanuel would be sending people after him to ensure that they sue him to the point that he goes homeless. However, I think a new day has dawned, and the new day that has dawned is people are realizing that some celebrities are not going to take it sitting. And as such, I do hope that other people follow in the step of Jay-Z to prove their innocence. Now, as it relates to Ye, it is the internet who has been doing the legwork for him, the groundwork for him. We know that while Ye is still making good money, he's not making the amount of money that he normally used to make. And as such, it will be a lot more challenging for him to spend all the resources that he needs to prove his innocence. But I do hope that going forward, he actually invests in getting some private investigators to do some legwork to prove that these people are lying on him. Because if he doesn't do that, I do believe that it's time for him to invest in himself and prove that these people are lying so that he can, just ease them off him a bit. And I do hope that he also do some countersuing as well, so as to teach people a lesson, let them know that you cannot just declare a field day on me like that. I may have said something that have offended the Jewish community, but however, it doesn't give them the right to be declaring war against me. And as such, I'm going to have to fight back, and I'm going to have to put up a good fight and protect myself. So I do hope that we are about to see a new movement in a wave of celebrity protecting themselves, especially as it relates to Ye, because he's getting attacked the most at this point. And I do hope to see Diddy taking the same step, because these lawsuits, these frivolous lawsuits, what they do, and I've always said it, it does affect the real victims stepping forward. And we don't want that. We want real victims to step forward. We want victims to step forward. We want to see real victims getting justice. And then that causes a chain of events for other victims to step forward and get the justice that they need, that they deserve. So I believe that this 13-year-old bandit should be held accountable by the court. Give these people some time behind bars. 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, a year. They need to be disciplined. A crime is a crime. You cannot rely on someone because you choose to get a quick paycheck. You want a quick payday. It's easy money. These celebrities, we do agree, many of them are involved in nefarious acts to gain their money. But at the same time, what about people like Ye, who walks the straight and narrow path? And he has definitely earned his money even when he was at Adidas. Even when Adidas canceled him, the ADL wanted a portion of his money while Ye wasn't getting a portion of his money. And then with the genocide in Palestine, Adidas did the right thing on that. And I have to give them credit for that. They were like, no, you said that we should uphold humanity and protect everyone. And now we see a genocide against innocent women and kids. Our heart goes out to your community, the people who have been kidnapped, the people who lost their lives in that October event. However, we cannot support the genocide irrespective of the fact that we believe everyone should protect themselves and protect their community. So I have to say kudos to Adidas for doing the right thing in that sense and not give that donation to the ADL, because if Ye didn't get his money, I don't see why anyone else should be spending his money. That Yeezy money has caused a lot of corruption and a lot of hate towards Ye. So I'm happy Adidas made the conscious call in the end. No one should be declaring violence against anyone. No one should be declaring war against anyone. And people should be held accountable for the wrongs that they have done. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Hope it makes sense. See you later. Peace.